welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan if you're new around here, or Meggy, Crafty Meggy, and I am super excited to be bringing back an old series that I used to do with my scrappy bestie called For the Love of Homemade Kits. So Hannah and I will leave a link below if you're new to Scrappy YouTube or within the last year or two. You might not know my bestie is Hannah Lemieux, and her and I have been friends for 7 or 8 years now, and we met through YouTube. So we started a series quite a few years ago. Gosh, I don't even remember how long ago it was, but it's been a while. And it was called For the Love of Homemade Kits. And I know Sarah also has a series called How to Kill a Kit with Style, I think. So I might be joining in with her some months. I might be doing my own kit thing. I'm just going to kind of play around and have fun and just enjoy this old series. I have missed being on YouTube, which I think I've probably talked about in every video I've posted this last month. But I have really missed being on YouTube and creating. I have created so much in the past week that my mind is just reeling. So anyway, we're going to jump in. So I am bringing back mine and Hannah's series called For the Love of Homemade Kits. I will leave a link below to a playlist that I have created from years past, and I will keep adding to that playlist if you're interested in watching forward. So with our challenge, our kit challenge, what we would do is we would pick a theme, we would base our kits off of one thing, and then we would build a kit. So I was talking to Hannah about it, and she was like, you should totally do it, and she totally gave me the inspiration. She actually started with embellishments, and I had to write it down because I was like, I'm totally gonna forget what you say. So I wrote it down quickly, and the first thing she said was she wanted me to use home inspired stickers or ephemera or something like that. And when she said that, I immediately could picture the sticker sheet that I wanted to use, because I have recently been going through my stash and I actually didn't know what to put this sticker sheet with, because I've used up most of the papers or gotten rid of them or whatever, and so I just have the sticker sheet and it's mostly half gone, but it's not all the way gone. So I pulled it out, and that is what I based my kit off of. So I'm super excited. She also challenged me to put washi tape, sequins, and enamel dots in my kit. I decided that I was going to pull from the papers, I was going to pull Woodgrain, Floral, cardstock, 2 color cardstocks, more specifically Plaid, textured paper, and a colorful paper. And then for alphas, I wanted to use a light blue and a floral. So that was my kit plan or recipe for this first kit, and I am going to use this kit throughout the month of February and possibly longer, just depending on how long it takes me to kill it, and if I'm going to kill it or if I'm going to just add it back into my stash and it'll end up in another kit. I at least want to kill the home inspired stickers. So without further ado, let's jump into my homemade kit. I'm super excited. I haven't made a homemade kit in years. Well, I don't know, because I haven't really been scrapbooking for a year or so, and so yeah, it's been quite a while. Okie dokie. So I am going to start off with the sticker sheet. So when she said home inspired, I immediately thought of this So Happy Together cardstock sticker sheet. And actually it looks like it's not even half gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've used 7 8 stickers on this sheet, and there is like at least 100 stickers on this sheet. So that's actually not that many. So I want to use up more than half of this. But this is the sticker sheet that I absolutely knew without a shadow of a doubt that this is what I was going to base this first kit on. And I absolutely love the colors. So there's like navy blue, mint, kind of like an olive green, yellow, and kind of like a peachy pink and reds. So I started pulling from my stash just all the different kinds of papers. So floral, I wanted to add at least one floral, and this was the one that I picked, Woodgrain. So this is actually from an old, I want to say this is Maggie Holmes' collection, and it's only an 8.5 by 11, but I love the minty color of it. Then the cardstock colors that I picked out was this kind, it's like a mint but like green at the same time. It's kind of an interesting color. And then kind of this peachy pink. So those are the 2 pieces of cardstock that I added in. Then I had this plaid, which is like red and kind of not navy blue, but like a medium blue and a little orangey yellow. Let's try to see if I can keep all of these in here. That's actually paper back there. Okay, then this paper by Adorn It, which I just thought was a really cool pattern, or I guess you could say texture. So that's kind of counted as my texture paper. And when I say texture, it could be anything. Like, honestly, it could be like the paper is textured itself, like my cardstock is actually textured paper, or it could be like wood grain is a texture, ribbon is a texture, leather is a texture. So if you have a piece of paper that is leather or, you know, looks leather, I totally have something like that, but I didn't decide to put it in my kit. But this, I think I'm counting as my textured paper. And you can do whatever you want with this challenge, honestly. Like, I don't even care. If you would like to join in with me, I would absolutely love that. I will post the recipe below in the description, and I'll also post it on my Facebook page and Instagram as well, so that you can find it in those places. Here is my lovely wood grain. This is a Simple Stories Classic Christmas is the collection. Isn't that just a gorgeous wood grain? I was like, oh my god, I have to add that to my kit when I saw it. I was like, yes. So there's a second wood grain. And then I also really liked this kind of bark look. So this is also a texture kind of paper. Because it like has so much texture in there. I really love that. And then also I added this ribbon. I wasn't really sure. I kind of added this on a whim because I couldn't find a spot for it in my organizing, and I was like, I don't even know where to put this. Like, does it go with the pink papers, or does it go with, like, I don't know. I don't even know. So I just decided to add it to my kit, and it doesn't really go, but it does. That's just how I am. Then I had this kind of pink and white piece of paper that I thought kind of went along with these last few papers. And then something that I also like to do with my kits is I always like to add like scraps that kind of go along with it, right? So I wanted a colorful piece of paper, which is going to be this one. So that's my colorful piece of paper. And then this is also another colorful and another colorful piece of paper. So we've got all of our papers here. And I'm so super excited to get going with all those papers. So those are all the papers in my kit. Then we'll do the alphas. So I said light blue, but this is kind of more like a medium blue, which is fine because it totally still goes with all of these colors in here, and I really want to use up this alpha. I have 2 of them in here, and I'm really running thin on it, but I really want to use this up. So that's my goal, is to try to use that up. This alpha I've used once, and it's actually, I don't know, like I have a hard time using floral alphas. I don't know about you, but I just do. So I thought I would add a floral alpha, and I specifically have this one in mind because it's one that I know is in my stash. And so I want to kind of try to use this up as well. So that is the alpha and the peepers. Oh. Then here we have all of the ephemera and sequins and washi tape. So the 2 washi tapes that I pulled are this one that has a really pretty floral, and then this one, if I can find it, there we go, that has, it's got trees on it, but it's yellow, and I really, really liked that. So those are the 2 washies that I decided to pull. I pulled in, I think, 4 sequin packets here. I have a ton of Spiegelmom sequins in my stash, and my goal is to use them up this year. Use them all. So I picked 4 for this specific kit, and these are all going to be old ones, so they might not be available in her store anymore, which I apologize for, but I will leave links below so that you can find sequins from her that kind of match if you want to. So this one is Happy Dance. It's got oranges, it looks like off-white, kind of clearish, and then yellow flowers. In Your Dreams, and this one has teal, orange, peach, and gold. Yatter A Canada, so this one's got Woodgrain in it, which I liked it for the Woodgrain, and then like a teal and then red maple leaves. And Earthy Treasure is the very last one. This one has clear, off-white, little hearts in there, and then Woodgrain as well, and blue. So I thought all of those colors went really, really well with this kit. And then oh yes, also I got some flair from Spiegelmom Scraps too. I placed an order this month and got, oh gosh, I don't even remember. But she had a special sequin mix, and it had some Dottie About Flair in it. So that was my first ever order with Dottie About Flair. And I got some sequins to match it too. But I put the Flair in here without the sequins because I thought the Flair matched the colors in this kit really well. So that's also something that's in there. Okay, so then I went to my ephemera stash and I was looking through it, and I found Paige Evans' Turn the Page. I have quite a bit of that left, and so I decided I was going to pull in all of her big pieces and her small pieces, and that was going to be the base of my ephemera from her Turn the Page kit. I also added some frames from my stash. And some of them are from her Turn the Page kit or ephemera packs. And then this one was in my stash that I just brought in. Write It on Your Heart. I think that is an old Maggie Holmes. And then this one I think is for Maggie Holmes too, that I added from my stash. Here's another frame that just came from my stash. And then more pieces from Turn the Page. Let Your Light Shine. And, whoops. better things ahead. So I just added all of these little pieces into my stash. Then I thought I would add all in a day's work and add a little bit more like work from home. Like I think these were from an old Project Life kit or something that I got from maybe Studio Calico or somewhere. So I added some of those too, just to bring in the normalcy of everyday life. TGIF. These filled with sun, fun, and friends. And then start here. Doing things, paper, airplanes. Hustle, dream big, and work hard. And then all of the fun little chipboard and animal pieces from Paige's Daily Grind, and then a little feather too. So, and oh, and this butterfly too. I think that was from Paige's kit. So that is my For the Love of Homemade kit for the month of February and possibly beyond. I will pull from it until I've killed it or until I have felt like I have exhausted it to its use. So I will hopefully do a kill a kit in the next month or two with this kit and show you all of the layouts that I made using it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm so super excited to be back. If you want to do For the Love of Homemade Kits series with me, you can message me or you can just join in with me. You don't have to tell me that you're joining in, but I hope that you are all staying healthy and doing well, and I will see you soon. Bye.